What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking video on the Stihl GTA 26 mini chainsaw. Now, I promise this thing will use it, but this here, it will get used this year, I promise. Because you know how I expected this thing because it will get used again this year, because you know how I expected this thing because I do like this machine a lot because you can see how much I expected this thing. It's going to get used no matter what because you can see how much I expected this thing but it will get used again this weekend. I'm hoping this thing will get used this weekend or next weekend. I don't know exactly, but I'm hoping some point this thing will get used this year. Because I do like this thing a lot because you can see how much expected this thing is going to get used almost like quite a bit because it takes the same battery you can see because you can see how much I expected this thing. But the only surprise is that it's this thing being used almost like quite a bit because you know how much expected this thing is going to I promise this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which you know expected. They did get used in April, then it got used in May, and then you can see. But you said this thing just been sitting here for a while now because you can see how much I expected this thing to go. It will get used again this weekend. I'm or next weekend or this year. But it will get used this year. I promise because you know how I expected this thing to go because you know I expected this machine's been used almost quite a bit because you see how much I expected this thing to go because So other than that, it actually looks pretty nice. I do like this machine a lot because you can see how much I've expected this thing to go. But it will get used again either this weekend or next weekend or June or but it will get used again at some point this year. So yeah, I hope that this thing will get used.